Hi guys, this is Adnan Ahmed and we are discussing communications. So we have different types of communication and today we are discussing merits of written communications. Written communication is the backbone of education and professional life. All kinds of testing, whether it's a HSC test, NTS test, MCAT, ECAT test or job test or you're applying for foreign country test, we need a written communication. You must be good at writing skills. Writing skills is the backbone of education. If you are good at writing skills, education part will be easy for you. Means academic life is a piece of cake for you if you have better writing skills. If we discuss writing skills or written communication, so directly we are discussing reading communication, reading skills. So we are discussing merits of written communication. So first, every easy presentation or complex matters. The first element, if we have oral communication and written communication. So written, it is easy to define something which is perplex, difficult or complicated. Example, we have scientific concepts. Scientific concepts are difficult to define orally or verbally. If you write down with images, diagrams, a ratio, data, a detailed explanation, a pictorial presentation, it's easy to understand. Apart from scientific concept, we have ideologies, and we have some research. So ideology is a research, scientific concepts and remaining points. So in written communication, it's easy to elaborate rather than oral communication. Number of scientists, researchers, they discuss orally also, right? But if we discuss in depth, we will come to know it is the research-based theory. Written, it's easy for you to define. Reason is in oral communication, we do not have diagram, images, and a pictorial presentation, but in a written form we can discuss these elements easy. All the books which are of biology or science books, you can find out they have images, pictorial presentation and data. Number second, we have detailed description. If we have a detailed message or detailed description, so written communication is quite easy for you. You can discuss the idea. If you have short messages or a simple 5 or 10 minutes message or ideology, you can discuss orally. But if we have detailed message, then written communication is better for you. Long and extensive data, such as COVID-19. So hundreds and thousands person they suffer, they died, they survived, they recovered, and we have huge data. So huge data cannot be discussed orally. We need a written form. We need a diagram. We need statistics. So number second benefit, we have this idea. All appointments, promotions, announcements, they are done in written communication, not in oral communication. Right? Apart from these 4 points, we have number of other points. Those points and these points, they are discussed in written communication. Recently, we have discussed the idea. Number next is all kinds of instructions, whether we have from the school side, from the religion, from social life, from the government departments, these instructions are composed in written form rather than oral form, right? So if we have a detailed description, then written is better for you rather than oral communication. Next idea, we have legal evidence. So legal evidence, whether we talk about legal importance or legal evidence, judiciary, if we have written documents, they are accepted and they are used as evidence. Oral description, they are not accepted as legal documents. So one is all kinds of government orders, they are in written form, they are not in oral form. All ministers, all concerned department person and officials, all deputies, whenever they announce anything or they impose any order, they have written form rather than oral form. So we have government orders, government rules, law and order situation, and evidence. So this is better to write down, to elaborate in a written form, right? So next we have references. In all kinds of research papers, in all kinds of data, without references, your point, your message is not valid. People, they do not believe. Reason is we do not have citation. Next is we do not have sources. This piece of information has been taken from the name of the book, name of writer, researcher, you must mention in written form. In oral composition or in oral speech, we do not have citation, sources and references. If you see authentic books or articles or research papers, you will find out these elements: citation, references, and sources. It's easy, it's valid, it's authentic, and we can do this in written form, right? In written communication skills. Next we have mass spreading. Mass spreading means your book, right? When you have message in a book, it can be scattered, spread throughout the world in 7 continents with a short time. If you write in one book, that book can be printed, can be photocopied within 1 month or 15 days in thousands and thousands, and you can spread this idea. But one speech, you cannot copy one speech, right? But if we have one idea, one research paper, one book, it can be printed, it can be copied. At the same time, hundreds and thousands person they can read. They all are the benefits of written communication. Next we have longer messages. If we have long message, extensive messages, then it's difficult to define in oral composition or in oral communication. So it's better for you to do in written communication. Number 1, we have annual reports. Almost all departments of the world, whether it's Pakistan or any other country, we have yearly report, 365 days report. In 365 days report, so we have detailed description. In detailed description, speech is not a proper platform for that. So we have written communication. Written is better there. Publications, researches, and monthly magazines, they all are composed, they are occur in written communication. Number last, we are discussing authenticity. Authenticity means all kinds of businesses, whether we have selling or purchasing. So we do not have dealing through a verbal communication. We have in black and white. And black and white means we have in written form. Why? Because it is authentic. Whether we have legal matters, banking matters, or business dealing, so written is authentic, valid, and it is as evident we use. Not a business deal we have. So they all are the merits of written communication. So we have a lot of merits of written communication. We have discussed some of them, approximately 7 or 8 the merits of written composition. Thank you, class.